Hi there, Aquarius. Thank you guys for stopping by. We're going to do a general reading for you. If you feel drawn to this reading, there's a message here for you, but not all of the messages here are going to resonate. Only take what resonates. Messages of light and love come forward here for Aquarius Spirit. What do they need to know for their highest good and for the highest good of all? First card out, we have the Magician here. This may have been in the recent past, or it's providing context into our story. We have a Four of Swords. Picking up that some of you may be fighting a cold or some kind of an illness right now. Either way, maybe resting or healing from someone in your past. We also have a King of Pentacles. This could be you or someone you're connecting with. We will gain some clarity. Bottom of the deck, we have a Queen of Swords. Again, this could be you or someone you're connecting with. We also have the Devil card here. The Ten of Pentacles coming in reverse. The Emperor card coming in reverse as well. I feel a shift happening in your life here, Aquarius. Something that you may not be happy about at the moment, but it's going to shift for you. Something that's meant to happen. Something divine happening here. Let's get some clarity on your situation, though, before I speak too much into what's going on here. Possibly having to do with loss of money for some of you. Possibly in regards to this Queen of Swords or this King of Pentacles, someone here in your environment that is bringing in this loss of money. Could be an Emperor as well, Aries energy. The Devil's here, Capricorn energy as well. So something here about needing to let go, possibly letting go of a job, possibly letting go of some kind of a settlement offer. We have a Queen of Pentacles. So we have this Queen of Pentacles twice. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. Ace of Wands. And we have the Sun. So this Queen of Pentacles here, this is someone that you're connected to, a soulmate of yours possibly. Someone that kept you highly motivated. Whoever this was made you very happy here, Aquarius. Possibly somebody that you're trying to manifest a connection with as well. Feeling highly motivated to want to spend time with this person. This Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very abundant financially, someone who is independent. They have their life together. You feel like this person is mature in their dealings with job, with their life in general, with their finances. Feeling highly motivated to want to bring this person into your life here. Or this could be you wanting this Magician energy, this person who's kind of secretive but knows how to manifest big movements in their life here. Possibly a business owner, someone who has mastered their domain, basically. So put yourself in the story how it resonates best for you. But let's get some clarity here as well on this Four of Swords in the current moment. Why is this Four of Swords here? Temperance card. Needing to develop some kind of level of patience. There's divine timing showing up here as well. Tell me more about this Four of Swords. Eight of Swords. Could have been in a karmic connection with this person. Four of Cups. So something here I mentioned before is not panning out as you would like for it to. Eight of Swords. Not seeing the bigger picture here as well with the Eight of Swords. I feel like, Aquarius, you may have been having regrets about how things have worked out with this person from your past. Feeling like that things should have panned out differently. Maybe you were hoping that this person would be in your life for longer than they have been. Maybe you were seeing more abundance or were hoping for more abundance with this person. Possibly even in relation to a divorce settlement for some of you. This person... you may have thought that there was more of an inheritance left behind for some of you, depending on if this was like a family member. or a former spouse, something of that nature here. This whole situation is bringing a lot of anxiety into your situation. I feel like a lot of you had expectations that were different than what is actually panning out here, needing to learn to let go. And being patient during this transition. So you may not have all of the answers in front of you here, especially with the Eight of Swords. See how this lady is blindfolded at this time? So in this situation, you're not seeing the full picture, wondering how all of this is going to pan out, being very hopeful in this situation here, but also healing, maybe even a little bit of anger toward this person from your past here that's created this kind of drama in your life. It's possible if you guys are going through some kind of a court battle or a court issue, a resolution or a dissolution of a marriage, perhaps. Needing answers, wanting answers, remaining really hopeful, but also needing to heal from this person. I feel like whoever this was in your life or in the past, you may have created a life with this person. You may have had a business with this individual as well, where there's a loss of finances related to them. And maybe there's something about you not being able to vent out your frustration onto this person because they're not available, or you're not able to really confront them. Perhaps they have you blocked at this time as well. Something about this relationship has you feeling like there's unresolved issues, questions unanswered, maybe even unfinished business with them. And you're really trying to find this internal balance within yourself here with this Temperance card, trying to come to a place of peace. Even despite not having this resolution, I feel like that's what you're being drawn to do at this time, or what you're being called to do, despite not having the answers, despite not having things pan out the way that you really hope that they would, being able to let this go and release this anger that you have, or perhaps this disappointment that you have in this situation. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck here. Queen of Swords, the Devil card. We have this Ten of Pentacles that came in reverse. Also the Emperor card as well. So I feel like whatever this situation is here, whoever this person was, a Queen of Swords person may have cut you out of their life. This could be a friend or family member as well. Possibly even a business partner, something of that nature, a coworker even, someone who had some kind of an impact on your finances. An ex-spouse maybe even as well. It's hard to make plans, is what it's telling me here. The Emperor in the upright would be someone who can be very strategic and make plans and follow through with a strategy. But in the reverse here, we have this reverse with the money situation. There's just a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of insecurity related to that, maybe even some outcomes here that are not what you had planned for, maybe even having to come to the table with money to pay off some kind of a debt as well. It's possible even, Aquarius, that this person was in your life, perhaps this business partner, this friend, a coworker, whatever it is, that you've had money involved with this person, that you may need to bring money to the table and resolve out their debt that you may not have been aware of as well. There's loss of assets, loss of options, lacking in available options that you thought may have been there before. I feel like there's a lot of animosity you have towards this person for the way that they've left things in your care. I feel like you cared more about this business opportunity or this work situation or this marriage with finances. You cared more about it than this person has. And I feel like a lot of you here, there's a lot of anger related to that, but it has to do with anger with yourself for not seeing it sooner, possibly even wishing that you had taken steps to protect yourself sooner rather than later. I feel like things may have gone too far. The red flags may have been there with this person, and with them being cut off from you, especially with the Queen of Swords here, there's not a way to communicate with this person even as well. Especially if you're in some kind of a court situation, you may have lawyers involved where you're not able to really discuss these frustrations directly with this person. You have to go through a lawyer for some of you as well. So there's just a lot of unresolved conflict you have mentally over this situation. And at the end of the day, you kind of come to this realization that The red flags were there with this person. You knew that they were maybe not someone that you should have been interacting with. This could be a friend of yours as well. Somebody may have asked you to invest in some kind of a business that didn't pan out the way that you had hoped that it would. I feel too like the devil is talking about an imbalance possibly even related to addiction. Perhaps this person that you were dealing with was drinking too much, wasting money, wasting resources that could have gone toward a successful management of a business opportunity, or something that could have invested in a new home that wasn't, the money is lacking there as well. Tell me about this Devil card. We have a King of Swords. So this King and the Queen of Swords here, matching energy with this person. They may have cut you off, you're cutting them off, blocked communication between the two of you. I feel like this person is trying to protect themselves from being confronted as well. Page of Cups, you may even share either animals or custody, maybe even have a child together. Page of Cups, there's not a lot of, I feel like you want to have more of an impact on how this person has treated you. You want them to realize their error of their ways, or what they've done to really damage your connection. Or damage the assets that you may have been trying to build together. It's hard to confront this person. This person may have even been deceased as well. So take it how it resonates for your specific situation, especially if there are children involved. You may have to work with this person even though you don't want to. Page of Cups, I feel like you're wanting to have more of an impact on this person's emotions and really get through to them about what they've done wrong in this situation. And they're not really taking that bait. They're not really giving you that opening themselves emotionally, or showing you that they are impacted by you in any kind of way. And so there's a lot of frustration there as well. The Hierophant. So a lot of you here, this talks about a therapist, perhaps even a lawyer, or somebody who's helping you through this situation, someone who has wisdom and business knowledge even as well, strategically receiving advice from somebody who can give you some kind of input on how to handle your situation, especially if you end up having to owe money out that you weren't aware of as well. I will tell you, Aquarius, that this whole situation, the outcome here ends up in a very positive direction. King of Pentacles, where there's a lot of financial security, maybe even a new soul contract with someone coming in, where the outcome is much better than what you could have imagined here. So keep a positive attitude in this situation, because I feel like this old situation needs to fall away in order for this new situation to come forward here. Why is this King of Pentacles here for Aquarius? We have a Knight of Cups. Yep. Some of you have a new soulmate coming in the door here that's going to make you feel really glad that this past situation is over with. Nine of Swords. I feel like this person coming into your environment, into your orbit, this person showing up in your orbit is what I was just told. And so you're definitely, they're taking away a lot of your stress and anxiety that you may be experiencing over this situation that you have. This person's very financially stable. They have what it takes to be successful. The Moon card is here. I don't feel like you're meant to know all of the details of that at this time. It's possible you're going to be meeting this person on the next moon cycle as well, or having more clarity about who this person is. This King of Pentacles, this could be you or someone here that you're coming into contact with. Knight of Cups is all about them pursuing a connection with you. This could even be a business counterpart. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic connection showing up for you here. This person could help relieve some of your financial woes, help you feel more comfortable and confident about moving forward in this situation, despite this other past situation putting you in a bind. Okay, so this could be a new business opportunity showing up for you here as well. Something that's really going to solve a lot of your issues related to the finances, and possibly even, like I said, this could be a romantic connection showing up for you here that's going to make you realize that this whole situation from the past was was a learning experience, one that you're glad is over, okay? And I feel like that answer to what's happening here is going to come in very soon for you. Maybe even, like I said, on this next full moon, where you're going to get some clarity over the situation, whatever kind of news that you're waiting on with this situation. Like I said, this business opportunity. Maybe even some of you have lost a job. Somebody spent money that, you know, was supposed to be saved and used for other emergencies, like an emergency fund. I'm picking that up for somebody as well. Somebody overspent, and it's hard to get that money back once it's gone. And so it's possible here that somebody here in your environment is more entitled to the money than you are. So what you're needing to do here, Aquarius, I feel very heavily that you're needing to just let go of this past situation. Yes, you're going to be thankful if things pan out with the positive outcome in relation to that, because that is possible. I feel like a lot of what you're dealing with right now has to do with anxiety. And a lot of times anxiety ends up being where the suffering is, when the actual outcome is much different. So just keeping your heart open to new possibilities and to understanding that this story can end up much better than what you're worried about. So just allowing and trusting the universe to bring into you exactly what it is that's meant for you, and letting go of this past situation here is going to bring a lot of healing energy towards you, a lot of resolution of that frustration that you may have in regards to this person in your life or this situation in your life here that's been bringing you a lot of stress. We have put your computer away. Working less will strengthen your relationship. Usually when I get this card, it just means that you're in your head a lot. You may be trying to figure out your situation, forcing a round peg into a square hole, or something of that nature, where you're really mentally draining yourself because you're trying to find out an answer to a dilemma that you're facing. And just allowing the universe to bring towards you what's meant for you next, and trusting that this will all pan out for your highest and best good. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Okay, so if you are supposed to come into alignment with this new soulmate or someone here in your life that maybe this business, might be a new business opportunity or a business partnership, you're taking your time to really make sure this next round that you're not going to be making those same mistakes that you did in your past relationships or in your past partnership here, or maybe even this business that you've been dealing with or talking about or having to stress over. I feel like you're really going to be taking to heart any of those mistakes that you made in your past to really make this next round very successful. Following your gut instincts, heeding the red flags that come forward as well. I feel like you've learned some really big lessons in this situation here. One more here for Aquarius. And then I'll pull some hidden truth oracles as well. We have trust. It's safe to trust in this situation. So a lot of you here are possibly even a little bit gun shy about making decisions, or this anxiety or this stress that you've been experiencing here lately has really hampered your ability to move forward, especially if you do have like a new business partner showing up, or someone that I feel like whoever this is that's going to be in your life is completely opposite than this past person. So just really being open to something new here. Really following your gut there as well. Let's get the hidden truth oracle. I think once the universe has taught you a lesson and you've really absorbed that lesson and have implemented those changes and it's really sunk in, the universe brings you a whole new situation. So the past dissolves away. If you haven't learned anything, and if you are being attracted to something very similar to your past, then it's possible that will be the situation where you maybe need to still learn that lesson. Let's see what the hidden truth has to say for Aquarius here in the situation of this new person showing up here in their life here. We have so many things remind me of you. I think a lot of you here are, again, you just keep thinking about this past person, really needing to let them go, and some of the mistakes that you made in that situation or that relationship will help you move forward. Not beating yourself up too much. Once you've learned the lesson from the past, you've let it sink in, you're letting it go, and just being positive attitude going forward. I remember every detail of that day. So there may be a couple of instances that happen here with this past person that are reminding you of why things need to be different on the next round, the next cycle that comes forward here. One more for Aquarius here, Spirit. Wow. We have, you speak to me through music. I feel like a lot of you here are letting go of a past relationship here. And you may hear some music on your feed that reminds you of that person. I feel you even though we are apart. So you may still really miss this person. You may feel love kind of vibes toward them, even though they may have really made you angry at times. You are learning to let this person go and just appreciate the good times that you had together, and letting go of any of the kind of animosity that you have, learning to forgive them and let it go as well. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you guys. Please hit that like button. I really appreciate all your support. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.